now because I'm plugged in. Cool. Let me plug this in. Cool. Looks like this whole is a little bit sketchy. Okay, that's better. Let's get a pan. Some variety. This will work. It's a little huge. I can use that pan. I guess I'll use this. It's probably going to take a minute. I'm going to start cooking ground meat that is not thawed. So let's see. That's more on camera. Cool. It's a pot with some ground beef coming up and some vegetables. I guess that's enough. Or should I do 2 pounds of ground beef? Let me do it one time. Got my phone. I should totally put that here. So there's no problems. Actually, I want to use this chicken stock a little bit. So that'll be fun. So I have to defrost. Get the vegetables here. All right. Get cracking here. Audio got bad when you when you walked in the other room. That's because I left my phone. Let me try this as a quick test. So now that I have my phone in my hands, I'm talking over a phone call. I should be able to walk out. I'm even going to step outside for a second. I should be able to, hopefully, walk around and not lose it because I'm on. It's cold. I should be able to get way away from the laptop because I'm talking into my phone over a phone call on Google Hangouts. So now that I'm holding my phone, the Bluetooth should be in range of the phone, and the phone just using the cell thing with the computer there. Yeah, I thought so. So now we have one issue sorted from last stream. Happy about that. At least the water in here, just because this is very frozen, I might as well start a little bit of water because I can't brown it until it starts to defrost a bit. There's a little bit of water. Suppose I can change my stream title now that we're going to be going here. I think the testing is done. I might be able to. This looks like an oven-safe pan, right? I think I can make a shepherd's pie in this. I did want to throw it in the oven. Is there more coffee? Not really. That's cool. I guess you can kind of see me over here by the sink, too. The wide shot. That's kind of cool. Preheat my coffee mug. Which pan? This is your Calphalon. It looks like a regular metal kind of pan. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I mean, I could just use a casserole kind of dealie. I'm down for either way. Let me change my stream title to Shepherd's Pie. Non-stick. Does that mean it shouldn't go in the thing? Here we go. Baking. Lazy. I'll say cottage pie because that's more accurate. And okay, I won't put it in the oven. we'll, yeah, better to be safe on that then. So my audio experiment definitely worked out like I thought it would if I just do a phone call and mute my microphone. So the mic on the PC is not doing anything right now, which is good because I don't want to use that mic. And the only mic that's live is in my ear. And it's connected to a voice call on the PC, so we're able to hear it through that. So that's pretty sweet. I think I'm going to put on some background music like I did last time. For anybody that has joined that I haven't seen you yet, I'm just starting to brown some ground beef here. It'll take a little bit. Cause I didn't thaw out the meat ahead of time because this was not the most well-planned stream. 400 degrees? Oh, that's perfect. I'm not going to cook it higher than 400 degrees. Yeah, definitely not. This whole cable through here is pretty obnoxious. I would like to somehow mitigate that, but I actually feel like putting another Ethernet outlet in this other room that would be a lot closer to the kitchen. I wouldn't have to run such a long Ethernet cable and have to worry about that. But I actually had the cable. I have to buy some more cable, then I have to cut a hole in the wall. Well, first of all, I have to use a stud finder that doesn't suck. That's issue number one. Anywho, yeah, sprouting ground beef. Ta-da! It's slowly, quite slowly, starting to defrost and cook. Super exciting. When that's done, there's chicken stock going to go in here, some vegetables, and, oh, there's an onion as well. I can chop that. That'll be trying to cut my fingers off. And instant potatoes, because that's why my title is Lazy Shepherd's Pie, because instant potatoes are pretty lazy. There's some in here, if that's going to work. And some cheese. I'll grate a little bit of cheese to go in with the potatoes. All right. So that's our stuff. We do like we did last time and pull up a little playlist for just a little bit of background music. I'm actually going to use the exact same playlist. I think. Now let's see. Maybe a different one. Yeah, Zelda and Chill. How long is this? 40 minutes. That's a pretty good amount of time. But I'll do this one, I guess. Make sure the volume's not too loud. That's an advertisement, which I love. I love that. So I can't hear the music, which is a little bit of an issue. Shouldn't be too bad, though. All right, let me know if the audio level is good on that, or if I need to turn it down. Or if you can hear it at all. Did I unmute it? Did I unmute it right? Yeah, I did unmute it. Down a bit, thank you. We'll go with about that, I think. Hopefully that sounds better. Give you guys a little bit of background. Some more? Yeah, I can see the decibels on this thing. Looks like it's a little high, so let me go even more down. Maybe that's better. Still more. But anyway, we may turn that down. Let me see. I don't think there's a way to change the volume on this phone call? Probably not. I don't think I can crank the audio up from the call. But I'll have to limit it for this down. Well, that's about as close as I can get that. Good? Okay, let me look at this one. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. From my end, too. Alright. We'll go with that. So the meat's actually going pretty well. Big old pot. Defrosting away. Shouldn't take long to prepare this, so just be chopping onions, spraying a little bit of cheese, get some water hot for the potatoes. Not trip on the Ethernet cable out here. I gotta go the long way around just I don't want to have to step over that cable. That's fine. And walk the long way back to the fridge to get my cheese out. I guess it's time to get the cheese going while we got some downtime. That ground beef going. Gonna use some spicy cheese. That'll be good. Very traditional spicy cheese for cottage pie. And box grater should be, over here. It's clean, ready to go. So I guess I can carefully shoot this burner. Seems like Mr. Burner has the condition of where he's only going to work if he's cranked up, like on a high heat. Otherwise, he's not going to bother. Like if I turn it down, it depends how much I turn it down. But typically, when I go try to get lower heat, it just goes all the way off. It seems like it doesn't want to cook at all. So he needs to be retired. All right, grater, cheese. Very complicated. Actually, I guess a very complicated process. I don't want to forget. I have some garlic here I just found. So garlic and onion growing in there. I think that's my last cloves of garlic. Sweet. All right. I should preheat my oven too, because why not? I'm gonna go with 350. 375. I like 375. Start. All right. Oven preheated. At least I know this is not going to take as long as my friggin' did. My Mexican lasagna. Talk about a disaster of a cooking time. I was exhausted of that. Okay. Here we go. That's what it is. Grate the cheese. Start cutting my fingers off. I'm not going to need a ton of cheese for this. I have to do more for the Mexican lasagna. Just want a good amount. The meat is looking pretty ready to break up and stir around and stuff. All right. Cheese it up. A little bit more. I'm going to mix cheese into the potatoes, and I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on top of the potatoes. Okay. Call that good. Step done. The meat's still not defrosted all the way yet, so I think while I don't have to start stirring it up yet, I'm going to go ahead and do the little bit of chopping. Move my cheese over a little bit, and let's get well cutting board. Grab something to put this in too. All right. Throw the vegetables in that. Brush my knife a little bit. Alright. First off, I'm going to give the garlic a little smash. This little tiny one. Alright. A little bit of red onion here. About a quarter of a red onion. Remember to count your fingers before you start using your knife. Count your fingers after, starting with 10. So, give a little chop this way. Some of this stuff is still needs to come off. Okay. Chop it the other way. Like that. Towards the roots. And down this way. Onions everywhere. This is my bowl. Okay. Just open it up. All right. All right. Cool. Ground meat is looking even more like it's ready to go along, so got some water here, so we're good. Last little bits of onion. Like it chopped. just have to do the garlic. My water is hot for the potatoes. Oven is getting there. Everything is on track. As soon as the ground beef is going to be browned up in the vegetables, we'll be able to proceed and get the sucker in the oven. Bake it just a little bit until the top of it gets crisp. It shouldn't be too long. Definitely less than an hour or whatever I did the lasagna. Get an obnoxious amount of time it took to make lasagna. All right. Garlic. I like to do a rough chop. Let me clean this up. Got a little bit of blah spot on that. Now it's looking pretty good. So, a little rough chop action. In the way. See a little bit of what I'm doing. My burner just said screw you. Well, now it's on. That is bizarre. The power light went off and it just stopped dead in its tracks. Definitely have to go shopping for a burner. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon. I don't know. Possibilities. It wasn't very expensive. I'd probably just try to get one that's a little bit less cheap. Maybe it'll last longer. It did great for a while. You know, before this problem started happening, I didn't have any complaints about it. It's not the largest burner, but, you know, a pot this size can go on here and function, so it's plenty good. Maybe I'll get one that has two burners. One piece with two burners together. All right. Garlic is chopped. That's all of the knife work. My chicken stock here, I should probably, guess I'll pop that in the microwave and defrost for a little bit. All right. Take the lid off of this and scooch it more over here into the camera. Again, potatoes over here off the camera, but potatoes, vegetables here, cheese is over here, frozen vegetables there. Coffee here. Maybe I'll make a pour over coffee on stream. I could do that while the stuff's in the oven. Chaozu. Oh, you're replying to me, Chaozu. I'm live. All right. The water is getting low. Time to get myself a spoon and not take out the Ethernet cord. Pretty sketchy there. All right. Can't really see, but the ground beef is getting there. Some of it's brown. It's defrosted. Most of it's defrosted. Just a little bit here that's still frozen, but it'll get there. Almost time to start putting some seasoning in here. You know what? I think this pot is a little bit big for this, considering how there's not that much. Even when I put the vegetables in here, there's not going to be that much. I think I'm going to do something smaller. I would need at least 2 pounds of ground beef to kind of fill this more. Otherwise, it's just going to be like potato and meat without really layering. It's just going to be like together. It's kind of weird. Should be able to grab a little something for that lake over here. Yeah, let's see. That would be fun to use a couple of ramekins, but I think this will look great. Probably. Making this sucker. The meat will fit a lot better in there with the vegetables. Give us a better chance at having some layers there instead of just having potato meat together. Almost there. There you go. Kind of see the beef. Even though it's still not cooked yet, but there's barely any frozen bits left, so it'll be defrosted and cooked up very shortly. This spoon is annoying me because I'm having trouble breaking into stuff. I'm going to get a spoon that can actually do some damage. Do some chopping for me. Stock is looking like it's pretty frozen. I'm going to keep going with that. All right. There we go. Actually break up the meat now. As I get some good color on the beef, I'm going to do the vegetables. I don't want to cook the garlic for too long. I could have thrown the onion in, but I was kind of short-sighted. I put the onion and the together with the garlic, so I don't want to overcook the garlic too much. Be a bit of an issue. I'll move this more this way or this way. I'll do that way. There we go. Like that. Alright. You can even see the steam coming off of that on camera. Good stuff. Alright, the water's hot over there, so I could put my potatoes together. Maybe I'll wait just a second on that. But that'll be pretty quick. Get a bowl. Put potatoes in there from the box. Of course, if you're not being lazy, using good old real potatoes would be good for this. This is just I don't really care. I'm just making a quick lunch kind of deal. A little salt in my potatoes, because potatoes always need salt, or they taste awful. Start with that much. Like black pepper out here? Yeah. Black pepper. And the water is looking hot. Almost boiling. And then a spoon for that. Oven's ready. So, hot water in. That meat's smelling pretty good. Like it's browning well now. Definitely needs more water on that. So let me give this a little bit of attention. Getting close to my ground beef. Alright. Of course, if you're doing mashed potatoes, I think potato ricer is something I do not own, so that would be convenient. If you're going to go through the trouble of making smooth mashed potatoes. I do have a masher, but potato ricers look pretty fancy. Don't want to add too much water. It's not that big of a problem if I could just put more instant potatoes in here. Fix it pretty quick, but or just put a little water at a time and stir it until I'm happy with the consistency. Pretty happy with this now. Taste it for seasoning. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to put more salt. Alright. I'm going to add the vegetables. I guess I have enough oil from the beef. I don't need to really add cooking oil to this. There we go. Brown those up. I guess I don't have to add cooking oil because I have a little bit of beef tallow. I could throw that in here. I smell the garlic already. Alright. I'm soon going to add a little bit of color on these onions. Stop overcooking the garlic. And I will add my chicken stock and seasoning in here. Chicken stock is defrosted enough. Got my salt, pepper. I'm going to go with a little bit of paprika and a little bit of, let's see, and some thyme as well. Seasoning's ready. Get some water out of the way. Oh, I also want to do a little bit of Worcester sauce in there. All right. All I got to do is get the meat mixture done. Smelling pretty good. I think the onions are getting there. They're sweating a bit. There. Looking pretty good. Just a little bit longer and I'm going to start throwing other stuff in here. Oh, there's tissues. Yay. Alright. Good. things are looking more translucent. Not totally brown, but that's fine. Just kind of sweating them. Now I'm going to go with some chicken stock, which is partially frozen still, so I'm going to be careful not to put a chunk of frozen chicken stock in here, just because I'm not going to use all this chicken stock. Oh, it wanted to go. That's pretty good. One thing about shepherd's pie is that you want to leave some liquid in there before you put it in the tray and put the potatoes on top. You do want it to have some liquid. So while that's going, before I wait too long, I'm going to go ahead and put my cheese in with the potatoes. Do some of it. It's looking like a lot of cheese now, but cheese is good, so we'll be fine. Probably a good amount of cheese to go on top. Probably go with this. All right. To the sink with you. Oh, there's Chaozu. Hello, Chaozu. We are making some electric skillet action. Yeah, that is electric skillet. It's a little electric burner. I need to replace it because it's a piece of crap. You heard last time, it likes to either be on high or not work at all. So I need to get rid of it. Get another one. A little bit of Worcester sauce in here. So I got my ground beef, onion, and garlic in here. I just added chicken stock, a little bit of Worcester for seasoning. Of course, I got to do salt and pepper. When I use the stove, I think it's a better setup with not using the stove because I don't have as much room. The camera would have to be pretty close to the stove unless oh man. I mean, maybe I could put it over here, but then you're looking at my back. I have to have something to put it on, put it on a chair or something, and try to elevate it and get it further out to try to point at it. I don't know. The island kitchen just seems like a better setup. Yeah, plus it would be awkward, I think. I know one guy on YouTube has a camera that he sticks on himself. He mounts a camera like here somewhere, and he's able to, whatever he's looking at, you can see. That's kind of a neat setup. But this is much better than my setup for the last couple of streams, so. I'm using an external webcam. The laptop is here and the camera is here. I've been using the camera that's on the laptop, so I've had to move the laptop to move the camera, and that was really annoying. And this helps a lot. Plus, the audio setup's different because right now I'm actually on a call. I got my Bluetooth earpiece. My microphone's right here. Turn the wrong way, right there. And that's my mic. It's going connected to a call. It's connected to my phone, and I'm on a call with the computer. So I can move around. I did a test earlier. I can move all around the house if I want to without losing the audio. The voice quality, yeah. But I'm happy to have a consistent freaking microphone because before, I watched the video back from the last stream, and if I Bluetooth, well, that's the thing. I have to replace this thing if I want a better microphone, but when I did the Bluetooth to the laptop, if I moved around, it would crackle, and it was really annoying, so I want to do that. This setup is working better. If I did get another mic, I would probably do the similar setup with a phone call to the PC or laptop just so I could walk around and not worry about that issue. Okay, that's salt, pepper, thyme I want to put in here. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought having it connected to the laptop, I could move around a bit without it breaking up and crackling and stuff, but no. Like, I didn't have to move much, and it just started distorting, and it was terrible, and I don't want that. I don't want that nonsense going on. All right, I already put some chicken stock, some add a little bit of water. That chicken stock is cooking out pretty fast. Just a little bit. Stir up my seasonings. I need to cook this down just a little bit. And I'll taste it for seasoning. So this is my meat mix. Oh, let me not forget. It's going to take a while to cook these down. The vegetables. Other vegetables I have. So I have onion and garlic in here. I also have these frozen vegetables to add to this. Carrot and corn and green beans. So I'm going to put that in here. Throw this in the freezer now that I'm done with it. And this clip is a piece of crap. God. Okay. And some more water, since I have frozen vegetables in here. I've got to cook down some more, so stir that up. Shouldn't take too long, though, for these vegetables to defrost, and I'll cook them just a little bit when they're done defrosting. And we'll be able to proceed. My potatoes are here. This is instant potatoes because this is a lazy shepherd's pie. Just as a lazy lunch. And I got my cheese in here. This is some spicy cheese from Sam's Club. Mix that into my instant potatoes, and I have some extra cheese here to go on top. That's how I assemble it. Got my little dish right here, which should be a good fit. Well, let's make sure. It's good though. My cheese is melting pretty well there. It's good. Cheesy potato. All right. So there's not much to do besides get these vegetables ready, and as soon as this is ready, it'll go on the tray. The oven is already hot. So we're coming together. Put my chicken stock, a little bit of homemade chicken stock back in the freezer. It's bubbling nicely, so it won't take too long for these vegetables to be fully thawed out and just cook down, soften up a little bit. A lot quicker than my frickin' lasagna. I still haven't tasted this for seasoning, but soon. Let the liquid cook down just a little bit. And we'll taste it. Tasting spoon. How much time is left on my little Zelda playlist here? Oh wow, it's time to pick another one. I almost forgot about that. I was going to leave you guys without music. The music was going to suddenly end, and that was going to be that. Of course, I got to play that video game music so I don't get banned from Twitch. Looking pretty good. Will not be much longer. All right. hydration break. I'm tempted to call it now. Let me do a quick taste for seasoning. Let's season it some more. Just a little cracking. Salt. More pepper. Oh, that's the heavy pepper. Go with this paprika. And I'll do some more Worcester. All right. Stir action. I might want to cook it down a little bit more. The volume of liquid might be a little bit pushing it. I just want there to be some liquid in the bottom of your shepherd's pie, but a little like chicken soup. That's more seasoned. All right. This is looking good, minus a little bit of liquid. Actually, I'm not too mad about the amount of liquid in this. I think I'm going to go with it. As I move it around, it's not a heck of a lot, so. Exciting. I'm going to go off with the burner. My dish right here. We want to carefully put this in here. If only I had another hand. But I got it. Going in there. There's definitely room for potatoes in this dish, so that's good. Alright. There's that. You can see how it looks right now. The first layer in here. Before we top it up, there we go. There's the meat and vegetables. Oh, point at the wrong camera. How stupid am I? Oh, that's funny. Alright, it's hard to see the liquid that's pooling over there, but there's definitely some liquid ready to come out. Alright, potatoes. Potatoes. My cheesy potatoes on top. Big potatoes. My oven is at 375. It should not take long for these potatoes to get brown on top. And as soon as we're done cooking this up, we can raid Chozu stream and make him stream some Breath of the Wild. And go kill Ganon. Even though he hasn't killed all the Divine Beasts yet. Well, not kill the Divine Beasts, but defeat the Blights. And rescue the spirits of the, the champions. Burn my potatoes here. A little bit sketchy. I want the meat to like get on top of the potatoes, so we're getting there. I don't remember if Chelsea beat any of the divine beasts yet. Rescued them, I guess you would say. Liberated any divine beasts. The champions. There is a reward for doing so. You should go do that. I was watching another streamer who has made it to every single divine beast boss, every blight, every fight, and just like left. Like, I'm good, I'm not fighting this blight. Like, you went through all that trouble without any champion's abilities. Bruh, you do that the hard way. Just kill one of the blights and you get to use the champion ability to get through to fight the other blights. Now you're doing an unnecessary boss rush. You do feel like going and kill him. But whatever. Almost there. Alright. Going to the oven. One more shot of it. There's the potatoes with the cheese layer on top of the potatoes. Mostly you'll be looking at the cheese there. But there's still lick on the bottom. I can see it moving. It'd be hard to see on camera, but still sloshing, so that's good because it's not going to dry out. Into the oven at 375 for 15, 20 minutes, something like that. We will keep an eye on it. Boom. Doing much better time than the last stream. That Mexican lasagna came out good, so I'm happy I made that. But at the same time, I was really annoyed at the time. If you go back and watch the VOD, it's pretty terrible. I ran out of stuff to even think about talking about because it took so long to bake. So, yeah. I'm going to do a pour over coffee just for something to do while this is doing that. I'm going to show off one of my mugs. So I went to a Goodwill when I moved out of state for a little bit. I went to this Goodwill and I managed to find the most amazing coffee mug. I got it for, I don't remember how much, like 50 cents probably. It says, Happy 50th, Karen. So there's little candles on the birthday. There's flames on these candles on the birthday cake. And you're going to see when I put hot water in here, the little flames actually light up. They used to be darker than this. They're already kind of sort of, well, they're not lit up at all, but they're more white than they were before. They should be nice and bright once I put the liquid in there. That was a fun discovery when I bought this and realized that the candles, like it actually says that on here. Oh, I keep looking at the screen and I think that's the camera because I'm stupid. Yeah, happy birthday cup. Yeah, happy birthday cupcake. Add your favorite hot drink and watch the magic candles light up. Made in Taiwan 2000. Microwave safe and wash only. This is the coffee mug that's been at the office until they kicked me out of the office. So I'm going to use this to make my little pour-over coffee for you guys. I'm going to get my water hot, which won't take long because it was already hot. I'll just reheat that quickly. Try not to kill myself over this Ethernet cable. Here's my little dealie. There's that. All of my coffee. I have these coffee filters I'm kind of trying to get rid of. I'm just going to use that. Be a little bit easier to clean up my little thing there. Also, for anybody watching this, not from my area, like most of you, This is some coffee, local, community coffee, which is what I typically drink. This is a medium/dark roast. You know what would be a fun stream might be a coffee roasting stream. If I could run an Ethernet cable outside and go outside to do it, because I don't think I'd want to smell up the house necessarily, but if I could find some green coffee beans and roast them in a pan myself and try not to burn the crap out of them, which is why I would definitely do it outside, because if I burn coffee, I don't want to do it inside for sure. That could be fun. So random thought I had. Okay, water is almost done. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my mug just a little bit. If you watch YouTube videos of pour over coffee, some people will definitely tell you to go ahead and preheat your mug. I'll do that. I'll just put some water in there and let it sit for just a little bit. Green coffee beans, yeah. You can get green coffee beans on Amazon. There we go. Yeah, I might do that. It's something I wanted to try, but I would definitely stick to doing that outside because, man, I know people have different things they use to roast, but you just need a heat source. Like any pan will work. You just stir it up, kind of like making popcorn, and I'd probably go for a light roasting, maybe. Try that first and get a good hit of caffeine off of them. If I try to go dark, I'd be tipping the burning. Well, I haven't lit up yet, but that's all right. Mug's getting hot. I will start the coffee. Put a little on top here. Let's see to let it bloom. So you pour it. It bubbles up a lot. So you just kind of watch the water go down, let the bubbles kind of up. I don't know how much of a difference it actually makes, but ever since I've seen that on the videos, I'll just do that initial pour and I'll let it sit and just kind of deflate before I pour the rest of the water in there and finish my cup. And I can kind of see through there's a little hole here. Well, there's 3 holes where you can see what the level of coffee is. Try not to overfill it. That looks pretty good, so more water. Drippity drip. Be able to peek at the food in a second. I don't think it's going to be done yet. That'll be fast. Actually, the oven light is out, which is annoying. Let me come over here. I have a stupid solution, but it's a solution to the oven light problem. I do have a flashlight, so get a quick look at my potatoes look on top of that shepherd's pie. Need to see about replacing that oven light. I don't think it's on my list of things to do. I need to update my list with that. It's an annoying problem to have. All right, almost done. Coffee level's pretty high. And it's dripping pretty slow right now, but as soon as the last of this is done dripping, I'm going to call it. and drink it. Let's see, it's been an hour. That's pretty good, considering that I started with frozen ground beef. If you do ground beef, if you defrost it ahead of time, you'll cook it up so much faster. That's still pretty good timing. Okay. There we go. My last stream was like 2 hours. It took longer than I wanted to get the lasagna ready to go in the oven, and the baking itself was so time consuming. Give this a hot rinse. But soap in there too. Okay. Pour over community coffee. I don't know how well on the camera you could probably see the candles are lit up. They're more colorful when they were pretty much just white. But like the mug, bottom of the mug says, you add the hot liquid and watch it light up. I actually have a GIF of that, but I have it somewhere still. It's a pretty good GIF. I caught a pretty good video of pouring hot water into it and just watching it light up. All right, quick peek at my potato layer. The cheese is melted, but I'm gonna let this get darker. The oven definitely works because it's nice and melty cheese. Man, that Ethernet cable is annoying. Like, I'm tempted to put one closer. And I was also thinking, like, there's no way to, I can't think of any way to do it nicely, but if there was a way to put a hole and then actually mount a plug in the ceiling, like right here by my lights, where it'd be kind of stealthily in the ceiling there, most people wouldn't look up and notice that. I'd be able to just plug the laptop into that. That'd be kind of cool. There's definitely not any walls that I would put an Ethernet jack in the kitchen itself. I have all this tile stuff on the wall. There's no way I would try to cut through that. So the best I could do, besides doing a crazy ceiling thing, would be just behind the fridge over here. There is an electrical outlet right over here. I could put an Ethernet jack next to it, hypothetically. And then I wouldn't have to run a cable nearly as long as this one, but it's still an issue having to grab a cable every time I want to stream because the Wi-Fi is just, for whatever reason, it's not working in this kitchen to the point where it's consistent enough. It's whatever. I wouldn't really want to do a cooking stream I can plug in because right now I'm looking at 0 drop frames. Nice, beautiful Ethernet connection. If I just use a longer Ethernet cable, it wouldn't be that problem because I could step on it and it wouldn't be a tragedy. Right now, it's short enough, this cable, so that it's off the ground, so it's a problem, much more so. But I have a longer cable. I just have to situate my office, and I'll have an extra very long cable that I could use for this kind of thing. Yep, shouldn't be too much longer. Put my pepper back in here. And my salt. And my Worcester. My herb. And my paprika. And my other pepper. Alright. The best thing with a cooking stream might be something that just cooks on the burner and you don't have to put it in the oven just because it's done and you're there and you don't have any time where you're not actively playing with the pot. But it's still cooking. Or deep fry something. I could probably do a setup outside. Just bring the laptop to a table I have outside, put a fryer on there. I would just have to run an Ethernet cable off the door. I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi would not be good enough. I could go test it, but I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi is not going to work that great. Apparently you need pretty amazing Wi-Fi too. Either that or it's just the kitchen's a really bad spot. I don't know. Maybe that or you just need to plug in. Grilling stream, yeah. I could point a webcam at the grill and do that, but potentially. If I had a griddle stream would be fun. Based on washerboard, yeah. It would definitely be fun to like deep fry some stuff. Do just like some homemade fries and other stuff. I wanted to do maybe some pork tenderloin. I could even fry up some wings. Do all that outside. Point the camera at them. It'd be pretty good. Deep frying just smells up the house a bit. I like to do it. I like to cook outside in general, really. Of course, for a cooking stream, it's like it's a little bit more of a pain to set up a cooking stream outside, so I've been cooking inside. But cooking outside is nice. Except when it's really cold, like right now. And I say that as a person who's, obviously not living up north somewhere. Like where I used to live, I still have it saved in my phone under the weather. If I had not moved back here, it's 14 degrees right now out younger, so I would be a lot colder. But it's still pretty cold considering this climate here. Ooh, it's lovely. Still got that brown on top, but looking good. Looking pretty good. I'm getting excited to eat it. Not too bad. We're still at almost 69 minutes of stream. Nice. And now, nice, 69 minutes of stream. It won't be much longer. I don't like that pasta. I kept saying that for lasagna too. I was like, I think it'll be a little bit longer, And it's just, such a troll of a dish. I definitely hope I can pull it by the time I finish sipping this coffee. I got this for Christmas, didn't I? Zoom? I guess you can... can you move it? Does that actually change the thing? There's something about a zoom. Oh, you can move it this way. That's kind of cool. So that makes the light more narrow, and then it's more bright if I push it that way. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm smelling it more now. That's a good sign. Deep dish pizza. It's a good thing to make. Tastes good. I should make some Italian beef. Let's look at some recipes. The last one I saw was kind of weird. I think most of the recipes tell you to get the Italian dressing seasoning. Not to use Italian dressing itself, but you can buy the little packs of seasoning that you mix with oil or whatever to make your Italian dressing. you put that with the beef with some other stuff, and you cook that down. That would probably be a good video, though. Like I would have to probably want to record the first part just because it would take a while to cook that beef down. I'd be better off recording the first part, and while it's in the oven, just do something else and just pick up a stream. I could show the video, and then I could show pulling it out of the oven and making sandwiches. That'd be pretty good. Or just do the entire thing as a video and just stream it on the channel. Because you can do that. You can select a video in OBS and just hit play, so it'll just stream the video. So I can do that. And just chat with people. Yeah, I would definitely not. If a piece of dough takes a while to rise and stuff, so that's definitely an idea. Do that ahead of time. Somebody mentioned steak. I was asking in somebody's chat about what to cook. We were talking about steak. Steak's always good. Do some carne asada. That'd be nice. I probably shouldn't open the oven so much, but I mean, it's just not brown yet. Nice and bubbly. I changed the dish anyway. I think I'm going to go up to 400 degrees. I'm definitely not going to leave it in the oven so much longer, whether or not it gets as brown as I want it to get. So I'm going to eat it. I'm not going to sit here for an hour. Let this food sass me like that. I will not have it. Well, my coffee is going, so much for my hope to be done. Coffee's out and I'm still sitting here. Well, I'm sitting here, but lounging here. Come on, food. It says it's at 365. I guess that is the appeal of it, to put it in the oven so the potatoes get kind of crisp on top and get a nice little brown little layer on there, but I don't know. Sitting there. Let's go, oven. Stop killing me. Let's do a quick search here. We're 30 minutes into the other Zelda playlist. Hello, Amazon. Green coffee beans. Fresh roasted, unroasted, 5-pound bag. Why is it fresh roasted coffee if they sell green coffee? Here's another one. Unroasted 3-pound bag of beans, specialty grade Nicaraguan estate. That's pretty good. $20 for a 3-pound bag of that. That would be fun to try. I have to figure out what exactly I want to use to cook it in. But it could be a fun experience. Maybe I'll throw another straw poll together over the next week or so and see what other fun ideas could be had. I almost pulled out the griddle today to cook burgers on. Smash burgers. That cooks real fast. Real fast. $380. I'm gonna wait till it says 400 before I peek in there again, I guess. But I am impatient. Might be a while before I decide to stream something that has to go in the oven. Unless I come up with something to cook on the side. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. If I had something to put in the oven to start cooking, and I could cook some kind of side dish while that's doing that, that would be good. Multitask, because right now I'm just didn't plan that ahead, so I don't have anything else to mess with. So I guess I could show off my soaking chicken here. Gonna cook up some buttermilk chicken later. Get in the bowl there. Might be a little hard to see. I just got 2 chicken breasts that I cut them in half to make them thinner, not cut in half otherwise, you know. Make some cutlets, and I stuck that with some seasoning with the buttermilk. I'll be able to cook that up later. Should be good. I could have done a full breakfast food stream and just pulled the griddle out to do some pancakes and eggs and maybe some hash browns, some bacon. That would have been good. You're kind of cooking the whole time and then it's done. It's not like this prep and bake stuff, but it's my fault for not thinking of something to make on the burner while it's in the oven. But then again, I expected it to be done a little bit faster, but then again, I guess it's my fault for not using the broiler setting. That's what I should have done in the first place, to get enough heat to get it brown on top without taking very long. That's pretty stupid of me. Then again, I was thinking of the other dish that's not oven safe for broiler, but this one should be. Ooh. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to wait much longer before I pull this and call it. Oh, it looks good. I'm excited about it. We'll give that another 10 minutes or so. We're up to almost 80 minutes. It'll be about a 90-minute stream. I don't know anybody who's streaming right now that I want to raid. Kind of assuming that Chaozu is logged in for work today. Probably not streaming. Oh well, Lincoln's not live yet. I'm not sure if he's doing Breath of the Wild today. Be nice timing if he went live when I was wrapping up. It's a shame, but I don't have anybody right now. Maybe in a few minutes, though, somebody will go live. I'll call this in just a little bit. It's looking pretty brown. It's at 395 right now, so it's cooking hotter. I should get some good results here pretty soon. Pretty quickly, hopefully. I should just pull out the torch. I might do that for a laugh, actually. When I pull it out. I think it's in here. Yeah. This was not the smartest investment. There it is. It's not the best flame on it either. Oh. That way? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I could torch the top of the potatoes for fun. If only I had a flamethrower. Come on, potatoes. Don't be bashful. Yeah, this phone call's been 90 minutes, but I had a little bit of a hiccup of the first stream where I had to be reminded, I should say, to plug in the cable because the frame drops were terrible. To call it, because we are got a few minutes before we hit the 90-minute mark. It's definitely longer than I was anticipating, but if you're going to make shepherd's pie, don't be dumb enough to cook it at 350, definitely, or 375 even. That's what I did. Put your broiler on so it gets nice and brown, nice and quick for you, so you're not sitting here unless you have other interesting ideas to occupy your time while you're waiting. Unfortunately, I don't have any interesting ideas. Just waiting. Alright, I'm gonna pull it because the hell with it. And it looks good. So, can't be that bad because it looks pretty good. Alright. Alright. Let's try to move that over a little bit. Or it's actually on the camera. Move this out of the way. Alright. Scoot you over here a little bit. Don't want to spill this liquid coming out for sure, but get a nice camera shot of that. Looks pretty good. Pretty good off camera. It's looking pretty good through the camera from what I can see. Nice and melty cheese on top. You can see some of the liquid at the bottom there. Now just for the fun of it. extra browning. It's definitely reacting to that. Probably hard to tell on the stream, but on the camera, definitely not going to help. It's worse. Ooh. Make some brown spots. Sure. Alright. What's up, stalking you? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Just in time to see the end result here. I'm going to take a picture so I can be able to share that later. Ooh. Looking pretty good through the camera here. Alright. Got a picture, or a few pictures. We'll get one more shot on the camera, and then I'll wait just a few minutes before I taste it so I don't burn my mouth, but I'll sample it, let you guys know if it came out good, because it sure looks like it's going to taste good. You never know until you bite into it. But there you go. Lazy shepherd's pie. It's lazy because the potatoes are instant potatoes. And it's not shepherd's pie, it's cottage pie because it's beef. At least I put that in my title because I remembered that. Alright, I'm going to plate it up and wait just a minute before I bite into it. I have to not burn myself. Oh, this keyboard's annoying. Here we go. It's definitely got some crisp to the top of it. All right. There's a little serving of it. Some vegetables in there. Crispy potato on top. Beef. Let's see. Just for fun, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Do a little garnish. That might be hard to tell over the camera, but I'll take another picture. A little bit more, I guess. Make it more visible. Here we go. Take me a little photo. That does look pretty good. I could pop a little bit with that. A little bit of herb on it. Alright. Just sees a little bit of parsley I put on there. Looks pretty good. And we'll do a quick taste and we'll call it a cooking stream. I don't think I'm going to burn my mouth. Seems to cool down enough, I think. We'll find out. That's pretty good. Nicely seasoned. I mean, most of the potato is not crisp. There's a little bit of a layer here that came out nice and crispy. I can pick it up. A little bit of crisp stuff on top there. That's nice. All right. We will call that a success. And I'll do one final check. I don't think I'm going to rate anybody. Oh, never mind. Lax went live. I guess I'll go ahead and give him a raid. So if you guys want to watch some Mario 3D World, that's my buddy Lax. So give him a quick read. Thanks to everyone who tuned in or checked out the VOD. Catch you guys later. Peace. Get the volume on this thing, I guess.
There you go. Still got it a little bit. Hey, T&D. Skipping all the cutscenes, that's good. Can we still, like, inch back here at the end? I did not hit Bowser himself.